Welcome back, guys, to another Monster Super League video. Today we're gonna go ahead and look over the new unit that just came out like a little while ago. I actually didn't review this unit day one it got released. That's because the unit hasn't come out. Well, it has come out for some people now, but basically it hadn't come out for me, so that's why I didn't review it. But the unit will be out later today, so I might as well review this right now. But by the time I upload this video, it'll probably be out for me as well. Let's go ahead and look at the new unit. I believe it's the new Drowsy unit, the new 4-star we got for Nat 4 Rebirth this month, which I'm glad we got a new 4-star. I've been wanting something new for a while now. Just a little like they buff sleep, so it might be good. We're gonna have to check it out and see. Alright, so we have Drowsy here. We have Dormio. It's funny because in Spanish it's dormil, so dormil. I find that really funny. And Somnus. I'm not sure about Somnus. All right, so Somnus. Let's see the variant. Ooh, I'm a fan of the skin color change. It's really nice actually. That's nice. And then what's the hair like? Is that pink? I can't really tell. Well, I like the variant for the fire one. The fire one looks really nice. What about the pillow? Does the pillow change also? Oh, it does. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so the fire one is a tank with 41k HP, 2.1k attack, 2.4k defense, 1.7k recovery. Let's see its abilities. Adrenaline, 25% chance of own HP when attacking, and AoE sleep. Sleeping foes wake when struck by critical hit. So 90% chance to sleep the enemy for one turn. That might be 100% with bucks if this thing gets bucks. And let's see, the leader skill is critical boost, 15 to 20%. I can't really say this unit is good. I mean, I don't know what you would really put this in. I mean, I guess some people could put this in an early PvP defense team, but I don't think it would last that long, honestly speaking. I don't think it's worth it. Sleep, like I said, did get buffed, and one turn isn't really that good. So, I guess you might be able to, maybe if you really are struggling with like B9 golems, and you need something for that Woodmon, and you don't have like Wildfang or anything, and you just have a bunch of Nat 4 Rebirths, but you've been struggling with B9, but you really want something, maybe just an Evil T version of this would probably be enough to get you through it. I mean, anything with the 25% on HP healing is usually good for that. So the way I would probably build this unit is, if I'm going to be using it for like B9 golems, if I want survivability, probably HP defense. I guess if you want to put it on PvP defense, you can. You can put it HP defense. Again, I don't really think it's worth building, but the unit looks really nice. This unit is my spirit animal, I swear. Okay, so I guess you would put him on a conviction set, a life set, or a protection set. Yeah, that sounds about good for the fire one at least. So let's check out the water one. Let's see the water one. The water one is a balance unit. I am a fan of balance units. Variant, not too. I do like the change in the color tones for these variants. They look so different. Let's see. He has 26k HP. Kind of low, 27k HP, kind of low HP actually. 2600 2700 attack, 2700 defense, 2500 recovery. It's really high recovery. Actually, I think the other unit had pretty high recovery too. Let's see. 80% chance to put the sleeping foe for one turn to sleep. 90% chance to put the sleeping foe for one sleep. So basically, it has the same moveset as like Dark Succubus. But hold on, let me look at Dark Succubus for a second, and let me really like compare the two, because I am a fan of this. But let's look at her. She has the 80% for 2 turns on just on skill 1. Now, if this unit were to get 80% 2 turns and 90% like 2 turns for with the books, I think this unit, if you don't have a Dark Succubus, and you've been thinking, man, I kind of want to run this whole like sleep strat. I mean, they did buff sleep. If you don't crit on the enemy, they don't wake up. I mean, most of the time we're running crit units, but let's just pretend you didn't crit for a moment, and it didn't wake up. It's a kind of a nice buff. It's not nothing huge or anything, But, I mean, you can always run this in PvP defense. You know, if you're kind of like me, where you've been, like, struggling with, like, Fire Drakas on PvP defense, and you don't have, like, Water Nightmare or, like, Water Arthur. I do have Water Nightmare, and I do have Water Arthur, but I don't have them as Evo 3, and it's gonna be a while before I can get them to Evo 3. I think this might not be too bad of a solution to the whole Fire Draka thing right now. I mean, Double Sleep would basically put Draka out of the fight, for the most part. So, I might try it out, maybe. I was thinking about trying out one of the units. If we get this water one, I might give it a shot. I don't know. I don't think I will. I think I still prefer Dark Succubus over this. But I might give it a shot just to see how well it does with Fire Draka. At this point, with the Fire Drakas running Rampage, I wouldn't try anything, to be honest. So, yeah. So the way I would gem this one would probably be HP defense, or HP defense. Probably HP defense if we're running him on PvP defense. I would probably run him on a life, protection, or conviction set. Try to get a resist up really high. Probably put it on like 70 to 80% resist, just to make sure you don't get like sealed or anything if any of those sealers on offense. And yeah, I think it might not be too bad of a unit. Maybe with books, maybe the 2-turn sleep, it might be good. I haven't seen the books for it. I haven't seen the unit yet. The unit has come out for other people already, but I haven't seen it yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the wood one. The wood one is, let's say, an attacker with 25k HP, 3.2k attack, 2.2k defense, 2.1k recovery. I always hate above 2k recovery, but that's just me. Oh, okay. Okay, I am a fan of this color scheme with this hair. Oh, I'm sorry. This is nice. I'm a huge fan of this color scheme, which is bad because I don't want to get this unit, at least not the wood one. Aw, I like that. It looks really nice. Okay, so let's see the abilities. 80% chance to sleep the enemy for 1 turn, and critical hits lands defense down for 2 turns. So in a way, it's kind of like it's just double. It's just sleep and defense down. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, are there many water? Yeah, there's a lot of water units actually running on defense now because of Fire Draka. So maybe something like counter those like water nightmares that you see on defense. Although they always have like high resist. Or maybe not. Some of them usually they run them on like pugilist sets, and not many people actually have high resist pugilist sets. I mean, I'm not to say there aren't a couple. There are a couple who have some really good pugilist gems, and that really determines your PvP rank the most. But I guess if you would want to run this on like attack, it wouldn't be too bad of a unit actually to run. The way I would run this one would probably be HP attack. That seems like the best way to run him. Actually, no. You need a crit, so HP attack crit rate. Yeah, what am I saying? HP attack crit rate sounds like the best way to run him. He is a wood unit, so I mean you're already going for the max crit, so I guess you would put him on a either you need some resist, so you would put him on a conviction set. You want some more damage, so you put him on the Valor set. It wouldn't be too bad of an idea to put him on a ruin set if you really just want that extra damage. I still think like there's other units you can put ruin sets on, but I mean if you want to, you can put him on a ruin set. I think he'd be fine on a conviction or valor set though, if you really want a set. I always use broken sets anyways. But okay, so let's go ahead and look at the light one. There's the light one. The light one has 27k HP, 3.2k attack, 2.2k defense, 2.3k recovery. Let's see the ability. 70% chance to sleep the enemy for 2 turns. I am a fan of 2-turn sleep. I personally think it's really strong. Wood Yaksha is one of those units that just like really utilizes that 100% 2-turn sleep. And like using 2 of her on PvP offense is a really good strategy. I think she's like really good for that. And Elemental Edge, good ability actually. Elemental Edge is always going to be a good ability. I think Elemental Edge is just one of those abilities that any unit having Elemental Edge is just good. So 70% chance for 2-turn sleep. That could be good if we can bump that up to like 90% with books. If the books can bump that up to like 90% or even 100%, that would make this ability super good. I guess 80% wouldn't be too bad either. I am a fan of 2-turn sleep, but I mean, also, I guess the way you would run this unit, he's an attacker, so it would be an attack unit, it'd be running against, like, Super Mihos. I mean, if you sleep the Super Miho, then you don't have to worry about the Super Miho anymore. I guess the way you would run this one would be HP attack on a Valor or Conviction set, probably. I guess you could run the HP attack crit rate as well on a Ruin set, or, yeah, Valor or Conviction set, but, if you want to run it like that, since the sleep, the buff is basically, if you crit it, it wakes up, then, I mean, I guess you aren't gonna be, like, messing around with that anyways, until you do your AoEs, that's when it becomes useful, so I guess it'd be fine to crit later on. But let's look at the Dark one. I think the Dark one is probably the most interesting of them all. Although, let's see if I can find it. Where is it? I think I passed it. I think it's a little bit higher. Over here. It is right here. Alright. So the Dark one is, let's see the variant first. Oh, okay. So the variant for the Dark one looks really nice, in my opinion. I think that looks really good. Okay, so that's 26k HP, 3.3k attack, we got 2.2k defense, and 2.2k recovery. So, same as the Light, has 70% sleep for 2 turns, and instead of Elemental Edge, it has Hunter. Hunter's always a good ability. I think with books that probably get bumped up to like 50%, and maybe the sleep at least to 80%. I think if you run this, yeah, this unit run on attack crit rate or HP attack crit rate would be really powerful on offense. I think if you get that sleep off, you can basically make something that's annoying on the enemy team, just put them out of commission, and then you have that elemental, or you got that AoE Hunter. It's a dark attacker, so it has that extra 50% crit damage. I think building this attack crit rate. And then you also have the leader ability, so if you get a variant, you can run him as the leader, just to get that like, guaranteed 100% crit. I think it would be really good. Again, like I said, I think I need to look at the books to really see how good he is, but I think out of all of them, I would probably pick the Dark one first, and then, this one's personal opinion, I would pick the Water one, only because I'm lacking a good water unit on defense. Kinda wish I had a Water Sura, because I would run a Water Sura now for defense, but yeah, I don't have a Water Sura, so I might go ahead and build a Water one, I don't know. I have a lot of Nat 4 rebirths, and honestly, I'm stockpiling on them. I have too many. I gotta rebirth some to make more space, so I think I might just make a Water one if I don't get a Dark one. I think that's how it's gonna go. So you guys, tell me, will you get the new unit? Do you think the new unit is good? If you are gonna get the new unit, which one are you gonna get? I guess I'll try to get a Dark one. If I can't get a Dark one, I'll go ahead and try to build a Water one. If I don't manage to get a Water one, then I guess I'll go in the order of Light, then Wood, then Fire. I really don't want a Fire one. Please don't just give me 16 Fires. This is the one time I don't want a Fire unit. I swear, game, if you do this to me. Well, anyways, guys, I'll see you guys again next time in the next video, and until then, peace.